Kingdom today. This is our first full day of the trip, so we're super excited. We're gonna start here at Animal Kingdom, then we're gonna head to Epcot for food and wine, of course. And check out these black swans right here, so beautiful.
I think it's only one.
Oh, it's only one? Where's his friend? There's usually two.
He's looking right at us though.
Yeah, pretty. Beautiful tree of life this morning. So we are gonna make our way to the safari and see if we can walk on. Since Pandora opened, you can usually walk on it in the morning without a wait. They have released us all into Harambe. Most people went to Pandora, of course, and these fun guys are already out. I always love hearing them. We learned something this trip, we think. It may just be extra crowded today, we don't know. But the last time we were here, we actually rode, I'll get over here where it's lighter. We actually rode Navi River because we had a fast pass first. Then we came over here and there was pretty much no wait. Well, this morning we rope dropped Safari. I mean, literally rope dropped it. And there's a pretty decent wait. I mean, it's not huge. I'd say like 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. 15, 20 minutes. Whereas before we just walked on. So that's a tip, maybe go do something else and then come and let the rope drop crowd clear out of Kilimanjaro. Ride on the safari this morning, and rope dropping was the right move because when we got off it was a 35-minute wait, so we definitely, there's a lot of people here, and we just tried to go to Pandora for our next fast pass. There's no sign up here in Africa. You get all the way down towards Pandora and there's a sign that says exit only, and they have a cast member telling you have to go around and go in the other way. So around we go. One of my favorite views in Harambe. Gorgeous view out towards Everest. We have finally made it into Pandora, woohoo! So we're going down to the Navi River journey. It was scary when we first got to the safari. Brian noticed, he was checking the wait time for it, that the Navi River journey was down. And we actually got one of those things where it says, you know, your fast pass is down, you can do something else or whatever, but thankfully by the time we got off the safari, it came back up, so that was magical. It's always so cool to see the floating mountains, looks so neat. 60-minute wait, yikes. Super fun ride as always. I would definitely not wait long for that, but it's really fun as long as you have a fast pass. And now I'm getting wet from the waterfall. So beautiful. And it is a perfect weather day, wouldn't you agree?
It is really nice.
Like the weather is awesome. Yep. Love the theming on this rostrum, a lot of detail. If you guys notice, you know where we're going next. It's Dawa time, and we actually missed rope drop this morning, but oh well, no rush. There it is. Here we are. Now I have to figure out what to get. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Dawa. We of course brought our Dawa drinks over to Harambe Market to relax here, but sadly we don't get to watch Rafiki's train go by anymore. Yesterday was the last day for a 6-month closure. We just hope it comes back after that. Also, we want to give a shout out to Nathan, who came over here to say hi. He knew exactly where to find us. So hey Nathan, it was great talking to you. Such a beautiful view. gorgeous, and the weather today is amazing. Sorry you're gonna hear us say that, but compared to our trip in September, it's just so beautiful. Awesome, there's Everest going up the hill there. Such an awesome ride. We are gonna stop at the Thirsty River Bar. All right, so this is one of our other favorite spots. Go to Thirsty River Bar, get a drink, and then come, and yeah, the monkeys are really vocal today. I don't know if you guys can hear them.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's very cool. I've never heard them be that vocal. We just walked by there a minute ago, they weren't making any sounds. Pretty neat. And so this is such a nice place. So there's an entrance right by Thirsty River Bar, but it's always in the sun. If you come around here, everything is in the shade and there's hardly anyone over here. It's awesome. So we had an amazing morning at Animal Kingdom. The weather today.
A wild time, right?
We did have a wild time and the weather is so great. Like, I can't say that enough. We're gonna head over to Epcot for some food and wine, so come along with us.
Not sweating yet.
No, we aren't. This is great weather. Hey guys, this is a tip that Brian came up with. If you're transferring from any other park that has a bus to Epcot and you want to go to Epcot, take the bus to Beach Club instead, because then you can walk around the perimeter like we're doing, and then you can come out right close to Epcot, walk through the International Gateway without a hassle, and go right on in. That's one of our golden tips. We are gonna take this path, which goes down here next to the water, over to Epcot. So you could go up that path in the sun over the bridge, but you can also take this path, which is partially shaded, and then you come out at the exact same spot and you don't have to go up that hill. So it's a nice little shortcut. We just got our photo made right here in front of France, which is a tradition for us. We do this all the time.
Well, it's because it's just the first photo op
when you come in International Gateway. And it was funny, we learned something new from the cast member. He made a comment about Brian's Peas and Carrots t-shirt, and he said that he's required to read every t-shirt before he takes the photo to make sure there's not bad words on it. Is that crazy or what? I mean, it makes sense, but wow, I would have never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Things you learn at Disney. We are stopping at the Belgium booth for Brian to get the beer flight. We stopped in Belgium and Brian got the beer flight, which he really enjoed from our September trip.
Yeah.
Was this your favorite of all the beer flights?
This is the best beer flight.
The best one?
Yeah,
awesome.
It's really good.
Do I have the first one?
Let's start with the best beer. I think it's the St. Bernardus.
St. Bernardus.
APT 12. I think this is the best one.
Is that good?
Oh yes.
Good stuff?
Good flight.
I'm headed into Summerfest to get some gluten-free food. In September, I was able to eat at Summerfest and get a different side instead of the chips, which have gluten in them. This time they wouldn't do it, and they wouldn't give me a discount either without the side, so I decided to come over to Hurricane Hannah's at the pool bar at Beach Club and get lunch instead. And Brian's gonna join me shortly, so we're gonna have some lunch here, and we've never eaten here before, so this will be interesting. We stopped at Hurricane Hannah's and I got the gluten-free burger, and Brian got the seafood roll.
Not to be confused with lobster roll.
Yeah, and so we've heard good stuff about it, so we're hoping it's good. And all the tables are like, the bar is packed, the tables are packed, so we are going to head back to our room across the way at Boardwalk. So we literally had been waiting 20 minutes or longer for my gluten-free food. Sometimes it takes a while for allergy food. And Brian's so sweet, he said, you walk back to the room and I'll bring it back. So that's super nice. He walks way faster than me, so the food will be fresher if we do it in this manner. That's what he pointed out, the food would be hotter. So I am headed back over to Boardwalk and then he will join me shortly with food. Such an awesome view looking back towards Boardwalk. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I totally spaced to film our Hurricane Hannah's food. It actually took 35 minutes for it to come out, and this was just a burger. Don't know what happened there. Sometimes with allergy food it takes longer, but that was like way longer than normal. And by the time Brian came with it, I totally spaced on filming it because I was really hungry. It was like 2:15, so it was a late lunch. So we ate that and it was all, my food was actually good. Brian said his wasn't as great.
Yeah,
he got the seafood salad,
seafood salad
sandwich
roll, seafood salad roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Not good at all.
Didn't like that.
Nope.
My burger was pretty good. I mean, it was a standard Disney quick service burger, but it was good. So we're headed back to Epcot now for Food and Wine Part 2. Of course, this has to happen, you know it. Crescent Lake is looking so awesome, and I've got to say it again. I know we said we say it too much, but this weather is so amazing today. I mean, we're sitting in that photo booth just now, and that wasn't even hot. And normally those booths are so hot, it's just perfect. Always fun seeing the friendship boat on our walk to the International Gateway. We're gonna stop in at the Rose and Crown Pub for a drink. This is Sunday evening and it's still packed, so October just seems to be way more packed than September, which is to be expected. The weather is definitely much better. We're gonna stop at the Australia booth and Brian is gonna get the Cooper's Ale. All right, how's that Cooper's Ale?
Refreshing as usual.
And you get that quite often, so you really like it, right?
It's good. It's good beer.
I know we're only on the first full day, second day, but first full day of our trip. But I feel like I haven't seen Spaceship Earth nearly enough. I can't never get enough of it. And it's day 2. We're finally getting on to Spaceship Earth.
They built a system of roads all over the known world. Rome built the first worldwide web. It's watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. In New York, multiple ages will be called. In the meantime, in the 1450s, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. The Renaissance. Poised to shape the future of this, our Spaceship Earth.
We stepped into Club Cool to get something to drink.
Oh,
wow,
that's gonna be really
that kind of
sticky.
overflowed. Here goes the Beverly, but this guy actually loves it.
Yeah. That's so good. I don't know why people don't like that.
I think it has a strange aftertaste, but I'm not revolted the way some people are, but I do agree it has a strange aftertaste.
I couldn't even describe the taste.
Yeah, it's unique for sure. We stepped into the Light Lab. Looks awesome. This is definitely a cool area for anyone, but especially if you have children during the food festival, this is a great place to stop. There's a Light Lab section also outside of that part we were just in, and Brian's gonna try the cider flight from here. Hi! Here's the cider flight from the Light Lab. Which one are you gonna try first?
I think she said the middle one's the peppercorn, which has me curious,
Peppercorn,
right?
you wanna try that?
Yeah.
That should be interesting.
Here. Let's see. It tastes sweet. Maybe I misunderstood.
All right, Brian's gonna try this one right here, which should be like the third one of the flight probably.
Yeah, no, obviously they ran out of cards.
Yeah,
here.
they didn't give us a card.
Oh,
No?
It's like super sweet.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, that's ciders. They're sweet. Oh man, that's nasty. I'm sorry.
So you can't recommend the cider fly?
Skip this entire building for me.
Oh! Since we didn't get a card, I came back in to film what he got. So he got this trio right here. So it was the rosé hard cider, which I think is the last one he drank. The peppercorn was in the middle, which is what he thought. And the Cider Boys Zimberry was the second one that he drank. We popped into the Lamb Pavilion. It's kind of ironic. There's no fast passes for Living with the Lamb, but yet it's a walk-on. Go figure.
Effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse foods like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice are tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. More than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses and restaurants here at the land every year. The one on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants.
Okay, it's super funny. We went into Living with the Land. It was bright daylight. Came out pitch dark. Go figure. And we got to see our friend Alana, so I'll put a picture here. We didn't video, but we got to see her. Yeah, it was so much fun. We got to talk to her shortly, but she's working, so we couldn't talk long. So I think we're gonna head back to the room now. Is that the plan?
I think so.
Yeah. So heading back to the room. This fountain at the Imagination Pavilion looks so cool at night. I don't think I've ever actually noticed it at night. The Chocolate Studio and the Wine and Dine and Cheese Studios are all really popping tonight. It's a beautiful evening. World Showcase.
Ducks.
Oh yeah, there are so many ducks here. Nothing quite beats the boardwalk at night.
Make it a ooh. Make it a ah.
Ah.
Hold on. Man, you didn't say ah. Ah. Here's how it works. Kyle, when I go like this, just hand me the props, okay? Right? Like this, just hand me the props. All right, good. Make sure you're ready. Are you ready, Kyle? Yes. Got it. I'll also be risking my life balancing on top of this red magic carpet. On top of this red box. On top of this. Let's see what I have here. Red box. Red box. Red carpet. And rollable on board. Oh, come on, people, I said rollable on board. All right, Kyle. When I go like this, just hand me the props. Good, just make sure you're ready. Are you ready, Kyle? All right. Audience, are you ready? Yeah! All right, here we go. Music, please. Let's see if I can land this together.
We're gonna sign off for tonight. It has been an amazing, amazing day.
Great weather.
Amazing weather. It's been so awesome. As always, we appreciate subscribes, likes, shares, and comments. Until our next adventure,